How's it going, folks? My name is Robert Big Man Evans, owner and operator of the Big Man Real Estate Team, powered by eXp Realty. And today I want to talk about when is the best time to sell. I get this question all the time, and the answer to this question is, what time is it? No, I'm joking, of course. Look, the best time to sell is the best time to sell for you. Every day there are people selling, there are people buying, right? And we get caught up in this, oh, well, I want to, is it a seller's market or a buyer's market or yada, 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 right? Okay, look, no one has a crystal ball, okay? We can all make statistical analysis, and believe me, I am a numbers nerd, right? I love stats and that kind of stuff, but the reality of a situation is the best time to sell is the best time for you. There is no single, I can sit here and go, well, based on Central Texas statistical analysis, that majority of homes are sold between April and September, and those are all true things and statistical analysis. But again, none of that matters to you specifically, right? Meaning that if you have flexibility, maybe this puts you in a better situation, but most people don't buy and sell based on, they don't have tons of options at any given time. They're selling for a reason. I've got a new job in another state, or I've got a new job across town, or whatever the reason for moving may be, right? Or we've, my significant other's pregnant, and, we've got to move before the baby comes because we already have 5 kids, or whatever the reason is, right? There's a pain point why you're moving, and, tons and tons of time is not normally an option. There's a reason that we're selling, right? And moving to another home, whatever that reason is, right? So the perfect time to sell, the right time to sell, the best time to sell is when it's right for you. And part of that equation is sitting down with a good real estate agent, a good realtor, right? Or a team of people that tell you and are honest with you about those situations. Most realtors that come in, they want you to sell right now, right? Because the sooner your home sells, the faster they make money. We only get paid when your house closes, right? So sometimes it is about sitting down with a person, finding out why they're selling and that kind of stuff, and what their time frame is and that kind of thing, because it may not be right now. And look, if it's not, I will tell you, you got to figure out the goals of what you're trying to accomplish. I had some clients a couple of years ago that needed to sell their home to access their equity. They had other bills to pay and that kind of stuff, but by selling their home, even though they purchased a similar price-wise home that we were selling, so they almost, from a mortgage standpoint, went tick for tack, but the equity that they gained by selling their home allowed them to pay off other debts that lowered their monthly debts. They weren't going to be able to access it any other way, so they needed someone to come in and sit down with them and show them the process and what they would get, good, bad, and otherwise, what the costs were and that kind of thing, to tell them if it was right for them. And look, I will tell a client, look, you need to wait 6 months or a year or 2 years or whatever. Maybe it's a credit thing. Maybe it's an income thing. Maybe you're about to get a raise, or you just changed jobs or whatever. This is the reason you need to work with people you trust. The right time to buy or the right time to sell is up to you individually. Your individual circumstances matter, right? Don't get caught up in it's August or it's December. I hear this one all the time. It's December, I better not sell my home. Well, guess what? People buy homes every December, right? Because kids start school in January and they're moving to an area and they want their kids to start in the middle of the school year instead of it's better than halfway through this. It doesn't matter. The point is there are buyers every day, there are sellers every day. Your unique situation is what actually matters, right? People get caught up in when is the best time. The best time to sell is the best time to sell for you. When your need is there and all the other things that the numbers work for you, right? In how it does. Some people have to wait to get another year of equity in their home before the numbers work for them. Some people have to do it sooner rather than later because things that are happening in the neighborhood. I have clients all the time that are moving for no other reason than to move further out because every city keeps getting bigger. Central Texas keeps getting bigger. What used to be, I have a client right now that I'm working with that the only reason they're selling their home is so that they can move further out, because when I helped them buy their home 5 years ago, It was further out, but it's not anymore, right? So whatever the reason is, right, the perfect time to sell your home is based on your particular circumstances. And you can't know that until you sit down with a qualified person and let them go through it with you, but someone that you know that's going to be honest with you. You're going to hear me say this over and over in just about every single video. You should be working with people that you trust, that you like and trust, because that matters. You need to make sure that the information you're getting is coming from a place and a place in someone's heart that is being truly honest with you and wants. We as realtors, legally speaking, have a fiduciary responsibility. What fiduciary means that your interests should be held over mine. Okay, I take that to heart in my business. I make my team, if you work with me or for me all across this country, I expect, from an ethical standpoint, that is a core object of our business, is you're, as a seller, as a buyer, you are more important than us, than our pocketbook, than that kind of thing. The decisions we make during the process should have you in mind, not me. Okay, so buying or selling should be done with a real estate agent that you know, that you trust, and that it has a great track record and that kind of thing, so that you know that you're getting the most accurate information for your needs, not necessarily theirs to make the next paycheck, right? So anyway, again, when is the best time to buy or sell? When is the best time to sell your home? Is when it's right for you. Do that every 6 months. Do it every year. Whatever. It doesn't matter. But there are buyers every single day. There are sellers every single day. So getting your home sold is just a matter of what the process is at the time. So the right time to sell your home is what's right for you. Don't forget it. I appreciate you. Please subscribe. We'll get you some more information. We'll talk to you next time around.